Okay, so on this episode 38, I couldn't get the video, so it was failed. So some have been blocked, but I will recap for today. So how about this? The Celtics beat the 76ers 114 to 98. Quaid's performance was his career best, and then Jaylen Brown, and then the Celtics. The Celtics offense had a bad first quarter, and then they took control since then. And Sixers, Tyrese Maxey had 33 points, didn't shoot the ball great. They were down by 6 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go, but they surrendered a 14-1 run in favor of the Celtics. And we talk about the Texans have acquired David Montgomery to the David Montgomery acquired to the Houston Texans. Titus Howard heads to Cleveland, and he gets a 3-year deal as well. So the trade, I think the Texans are going younger. Same as Cleveland. They try to work with Shadir Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. And hopefully the Texans, CJ Stroud, and they were going to get to the Super Bowl for the first time in team history. And then that's that. And then we have the other segment I was talking about, the Timberwolves beating the Nuggets 117 to 98. Anthony Edwards led the way, and the Wolves have the number 4 seed. I think the Wolves should beat the top 4 because I think this team will get to the first few rounds, and that's the part you want to see. And then you got the Nuggets. They have lost 9 of their last 13 games. They're struggling. They're not shooting the ball very well. The defense has been up and down as of late. So hopefully that would be the case here. And then NCAA March Madness for both men's and women's basketball. Some changes, not a whole lot. For top 25, both men's and women's, some changes as well, but not a whole lot. Duke is still number 1 in the top 25 men's rankings. No change there. UConn remains number 1 of the women's top 25 rankings. And also, they're both number 1 in their respective. They're number 1 in respect to the whole tournament for both men's and women's, Duke and UConn. UConn for women's, Duke for men's for this one here. And that's that. And an NFL free agency, when I was talking about the potential biggest acquisitions, the most acquisitions is going to be the Rams. The fewest would be the Ravens. So I predict that the Rams will sign Trey Hendrickson. He'll sign a 4-year contract, and then the Rams will acquire Jeffrey Simmons with Will Levis. Will exchange for Stetson Bennett. They exchanged for Stetson Bennett, Blake Corum, and multiple draft picks. The fewest acquisitions is the Ravens. So that's that. And then what's coming up in our next episode? It's about the next episode. We'll talk more free agency, Cowboys, and then we'll preview the Spurs and 76ers, and then we'll update some breaking news and stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow's episode. I'm sorry we didn't get the full video today because the upload failed. So we'll see you tomorrow.